It doesn't give me. So like it gives me my live stream, then it gives me the connection, but it doesn't give me anything else.
Display.
Oh, there we go.
132, 128.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
There we go. Test, test, test. Cool. Getting the signal. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Okay, cool. All right, welcome. Whoops, let me fix the volume there. I came blasting in. Sorry about that. Welcome, YouTube, to Dundalk Lions men's basketball. Deacon Storm is back into his house. He'll be here in a second. He'll be on here in a second. He is currently on his phone doing something really important. But tonight, the Dundalk Lions take on, and they bring in the Harcum Bears for this afternoon's basketball game right here in Dundalk, Maryland. And just take note, this is the last home game where spectators are not admitted. Beginning February 1st, spectators are back in the building, and we want to see you guys here. We want to see everybody here cheering for the Dundalk Lions, but that happens February 1st, so that will be the next game, and we'll get to that here shortly. But tonight, the Dundalk Lions starters: Murray Grant, Jalen Amoruso, Jordan Foster, Nasir Johnson, and Amir Johnson. And for the Harcum Bears, Yazid Powell, Lewis Bleachmore, Trey Dinkins, Muhammad Weg, and Darius Ward take the court. The Bears come in here with an impressive, I'm saying impressive because I just read all about them, a 19-2 record. And since 2005, they've recorded 349 wins to just 93 losses at a 793 clip. And they are a very successful program, sending many players. You'll see a lot of their players actually in NCAA Division I programs, from the Big East to the ACC to the WAC to the Ohio Valley Conference and many more. So Dundalk has their hands full today if they want to end this 5-game losing streak that they're currently on. And we're about to get that buzzer to commence the ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's send it down to Lamont for the starters.
CCBC Dundalk for this afternoon's men's basketball. Featuring our visitors, the Bears of Harcum College, against the CCBC Dundalk Lions. We begin by introducing you to the starters for our visitors, the Harcum College Bears. For the Bears, number 2, Yazid Powell. Number 3, Lewis Bleachmore. Number 5, Trey Dinkins. Number 22, Muhammad Mahmoud. And rounding out the starting 5 for Harcum, number 24, Darius Ward. The Harcum College Bears are coached by Drew Kelly. And now, let's meet the starters for the CCBC Dundalk Lions. We begin at guard, the 6'2" freshman from Houston, number 3, Murray Grant. At guard, the 6'1" freshman from Cockeysville, number 5, Jalen Amoruso. At guard, the 6'1" freshman from Gilman, number 11, Jordan Foster. At guard, the 6-foot freshman from Radcliffe, Kentucky, number 12, Nasir Johnson. And rounding out the starting 5, the 6-foot green sophomore from Philly, number 33, Amir Johnson.
And there are your starters. Welcome back, Deacon.
Hello, 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 hello.
See, I told you he was here. We can hear his voice now. What's up, man?
Yeah, nothing much, but we're about to get started with this national anthem. Let's go ahead and mute that. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this broadcast of NJCAA basketball action. Myself, Deacon Storm, alongside Jimmy Flame, who you heard earlier, as we bring you this contest between the Harcum Bears that are visiting and the home team, the CCBC, your CCBC Dundalk Lions. So thank you so much for coming. And this is going to be a very interesting game, Jimmy.
It's going to be real interesting. I mean, Harcum Bears, the first thing you notice with these guys when they came walking through the door today was they're all ducking to get in. I mean, we're a big-bodied team, man. So, but it's not like Dundalk hasn't faced a big team yet this season. They've actually done pretty well against big opponents, but these guys are something else, man. So, hey, let's check it out and see if the Lions can pull out a upset today and end this 5-game losing streak.
Well, yeah, and that's something that's necessary. Not only would it be an upset because they are on this 5-game losing streak, but it would be an upset because the Harcum Bears are coming here at what record, Jimmy?
19-2, which is crazy.
Yeah, they're coming
and
here.
I'm wondering who beat them. You know?
Yeah, I good for you, and not a shock at all. Harcum won that tip-off.
That's a very enthusiastic, not a shock at all.
Not even a shock. Yazid Powell was the one that got that. He's already passed it off. And Harcum, they are throwing this ball around. That's number 24, Darius Ward. Three-pointer up in the air, hits the side of the rim, and already out into the hands of Nasir Johnson, who's out there. Big three-point attempt, but that was just all backboard. And already Harcum slamming the ball on the first points, and I have a feeling this is going to be pretty much how we see it all game, isn't it?
We might be seeing a lot of dunks tonight, so I'm going to have to come up with some fun sayings for all those dunks.
That was Darius Ward on the first points of the game. There's Murray Grant passing it off. Looked like it was set up for a three-pointer, but he changed his mind. Back to Jordan Foster. I said Nasir Johnson earlier. But Murray Grant right now has it.
And I like seeing the strategy here where Dundalk's playing it slow. They're not trying to force anything. They're being really meticulous about. And there's a three right there.
Boom. And boom, that is landed. Nasir Johnson lands the first points for Dundalk as he scores that three ball.
Very meticulous choice there. And that's probably what Dundalk's going to have to do all day.
Yeah, that's probably going to be it because I don't think they're making it to the rim. Uh-oh. Big man lost control of the ball, and that ball is stolen. Murray Grant with it under the rim, passes it back out to Nasir Johnson. He drives in, tries to go up for it, and once again, unsurprisingly, he is basically hacked on the way up there, and we got ourselves our first trip to the foul line. And you know what?
Yeah, shooting foul.
This is the thing, Jimmy. This is something that could actually work in the favor of the Lions, correct?
Yes.
With all those big bodies, they're going to face a lot of opposition under the rim, so they're going to want to take it there, possibly, instead of just doing those three-pointers. Yeah, if they can
get those drives and sort of lead with their hips, they might get a lot of those calls under there.
That's right. And that first one goes in for Jordan Foster. His first point of the day. And right now the Lions are in the lead, 4-2. Let's hope they can hold that forever.
Right.
Yeah. And he missed that. He's going to be 1 for 2 from the line at this point. Harcum on their way back down. That pass over to Yazid Powell. So he's taking his time up there, passes it back over. Darius Ward has it. He sends it. And that ball is getting moved around a lot. Back to Ward's hands for three. Bounces off the back of the rim.
It was a long three.
It was a long three, and Amir Johnson tried to get that, but swatted it, and very intelligently swatting that out of bounds and keeping that out of the hands of Harcum, because once they get to that hole, it's going to be really hard to stop them. Inbound pass over to Bleachmore. Sends it back to Ward. He runs up. Bleachmore has it. Powell. Back to Ward. Lots of passing, and Ward loses control, but he gets it before it goes out of bounds.
3
seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer up, and no good.
Nice defense right there. Nice tight defense. Dundalk's playing three under the rim.
Murray Grant makes it to the hole, but it's stopped. They're making their way back down. Ward has it, gets it poked out by Murray Grant, and Murray Grant is not able to get a hand on it. Score is going to remain the same, 17-26 left here in the first half.
Dundalk's playing some really good defense here early on. I mean, same with the Bears. But I like how they're playing three players under the rim, giving them a better chance at rebounds, and they're almost daring them to shoot from the outside.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone about 6'8" that's already standing there waiting. Right. And that ball's going to go to the Lions side. That was Mohamed Wagwe, number 22. He tried to get that pass and ended up knocking it out of bounds, and that's going to go in the hands of the Lions.
I think 6'8" might be the average height of this team.
Oh, God.
I mean, of course, I'm joking. I didn't really look that up.
It's not going to be the average, but you're not too far.
Yeah, the eyeball test would certainly agree.
Yeah.
It's agreeing with me right now.
Jordan Foster making his way down, passes it up under. That's Amaruso back behind. Murray Grant gets it on the tip in, and that is good. Murray Grant for the first time today on the board for 2 points.
Excellent. Murray Grant was right there in position to successfully tap that ball in. Good job.
Good job. Move back down on the other end. Harcum with the ball. They are down by 4. Ward with it up at the 3-point line. Takes it back to Powell. On the inside to Wagwe, who gently, because he was not that far away from it, gently puts that one in for 2.
He just kind of extended those arms and just laid the ball right in.
Yeah, Murray Grant's outnumbered, but takes it to the hole anyway, and that is massively blocked by Wagwe. Harcum making their way back down. Oh, tried to do the underhand pass over to Darius Ward right at the rim, and we all know how that would have ended if he had gotten his hands on that.
Exactly. He just lost control of the ball there at the end. But
I'm sorry, go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh, for the Lions, it's good because now they're going to get the throw in here.
Yep. And what I was going to say was that we've noticed that throughout the first 4 minutes of this game, Harcum has had a hard time keeping the ball out of the Lions' hands.
Exactly.
Amir Johnson for 3, and he drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Count it 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Count it 1, 2, 3. He was right there.
Yep, and the Lions increase their lead. Ward with the ball now. Passes that one over to Trey Dinkins. He passes it to Powell. Powell over back to Ward. Ward looks like he's going to drive in. Passes it back out to Powell for 3. Rolls off the top of and right up under. Yet another dunk. That is number 3. Lewis Bleachmore on the slam. Lions trying to get some space here on the other end. Got to watch out, though.
Yeah.
Got to watch out. Jason Muzan over to Amir Johnson for 3 once again. Does not go in, but the hustle did not. May not have paid off, but see what the call is. Interesting if that would have been a jump ball. It would have been Lions ball, but.
Yeah, the Bears were pressing them hard to get across the court, and they were teetering on getting that half-court violation.
Yeah.
They did manage to get the ball over. The attempted 3-point, no good, and then there was a little scrum at the end there.
Yeah, it looked like a car accident. Bodies all over the place, all over the floor.
There was a lot of that in the Montgomery game last time.
Just a lot of crashing.
There was a lot of crashing. Yeah, it was actually a really tight game.
3-point attempt, no good, but that rebound, hard to get, block. But it still goes in, and that is – the numbers are small. That is number 13.
Right.
That's Simpkins scoring his first 2 points.
Well, it's a little bit easier to see with the purple jerseys and the white numbers on the back.
Yeah. No, it is.
But they are small numbers.
Yeah, at least from up here.
Yeah.
Coach Taylor barking orders down there for the Lions. Score 9-8. Jason Muzan with the no look to Amir. Jason Muzan could not clear that lane, though, so Amir keeps it. He's going to cross over, drive it, passes it to Jason Muzan. He's going to find his way on the inside, passes it back out.
The Bears are in a similar defense to the Lions, playing those 3 men underneath.
Yep. And that was Jordan Foster on the miss. Harcum on their way back down. That's number 0, Jordan Martin. He passes it off. Trey Dinkins has it. Oh, that's up for 3. Air ball. That was Simpkins on the miss. Passes it over to Amir Johnson. And up under the rim is Antonio Jenkins, but Amir's going to take it there himself. Shot. Oh, man. He had the perfect height for it, but he saw the hand, so he waited, hesitated a little bit, did not get the shot. It hit the front of the rim, but Harcum's back down the other end. Ball now in Wagwe's hands. He's driving. Whistle blown. See what the call is.
It's a tight one here early, 14-10 to go. It's 9-8, a one-game ball game in favor of the Lions.
Yeah, like I said, holding on to that lead is going to be a little more troublesome than that meets the eye, Jimmy.
And so far, I'm not really seeing the Lions having much trouble with that size difference.
They haven't. Like, the size difference hasn't really been a problem. What's been a problem is Harcum holding on to the ball in their threes. They have not really drained any yet. Well, that went up. They did not capitalize off of that. Driving on the back out. 3-point attempt. Hits the back of the rim.
Nice.
Bounce out to Amoruso. That was Jordan Martin on the attempt. Amoruso on his way back down. Passes it over to Muzan. Oh, he tried to do a quick pass over to Amoruso, but it did not work. Now the drive. He loses control once again. That is number 2, Yazid Powell. On the Harcum side, foul called on the Lions. Ball's going to remain down here.
Yeah, on the previous play, I really liked how instead of Dundalk trying to pull the ball in it for a rebound, they just tipped it to the outside.
Yeah,
they're open. Yeah,
they're doing what they can to try to keep it out of the long arms of Harcum. Jordan Martin passes it over. Now Trey Dinkins has his hands on it. Back to Martin. Long pass over to Powell. Back to Dinkins for 3. That one hits the front of the rim, but Wagway's got his hands on it. And we are likely going to get a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul on the Lions, likely on Amoruso.
And that is the Lions' 4th team foul already.
That is. So while we don't have the official height of Wagway from here, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to call him an even 6'7" or 6'8" from where we're looking at. And generally, taller guys don't necessarily do so well from the free throw line, but we are going to see at his first attempt. And that one goes right in like it was nothing.
Right.
Shut me all the way up. That one is good.
All you heard was the pop of the net.
Yep. Bottom of the net. That's all that was. 13:24 left here. Score is now tied. Harcum on the verge of getting their first lead of the game. And that all hangs in the balance of Wagway's shot. Ball is up. And that one's in for good, and Harcum Bears have officially taken the lead as Wagway is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Murray Grant's going to be the one on the inbound pass. Down there with him is Nasir Johnson, who has his hands on the ball. Deep down is Amoruso. Over to Murray Grant, 3 for 3, up in the air, but it's in and out. Back up on the tip, but no dice. Harcum's got their hands on it. What a close 3 for Murray Grant. Speaking of 3, that one's up, and that one, bottom of the net, is good. That is Jordan Martin for his first 3 points of the day.
And quickly, the Bears take a 4-point lead.
It's funny how fast that happens.
It's junior college basketball. Anything can happen.
Yep. Antonio Jenkins passes it over to Nasir Johnson, who goes up and hits the floor.
He does hit the floor, and he keeps on sliding out of bounds, but that's a foul.
That is a foul, and Nasir Johnson is going to go to the line. He's already got 3 points in the day, but this is going to be his first trip to the foul line.
Johnson's a 56.9% free throw shooter so far this season.
All right, well, let's hope here he can attempt to get that number up, and he does. Improves that average a little bit. CCBC. The Lions are coming into this game shooting 61.2% from the line as a team, and that one goes in as well. Nasir Johnson, 5 points on the day. Score 10-13. Bears.
12-13.
12-13, I'm sorry. I got it before they updated. What were they doing?
11-13.
11-13.
They re-updated the scoreboard in real time.
Yeah, even the referee's like, yo, what is going on?
Exactly.
I'm kidding. That's not why they stopped. But, but I mean, it could have been.
It can get a little confusing if the scoreboard isn't done in real time.
Yeah. Actually,
somebody probably hit that jump shot button. You know?
You get real excited. But Lions are only down by 2. I mean, it happens. Happened to us last week at the Morgan game. They took away one of Morgan's points at halftime. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it on review or was it just a mistake from the scoreboard? Oh, okay.
It was a review. They called it a 3, but it was a 2.
Gotcha.
And almost with no trouble whatsoever, that is Izemeth. Number 14, he gets his first 2 points.
Yeah, he just stuck with the ball and just kept, just attempt, just keep it going.
Oh, and lost control, but gets it back. Back out to point. Jordan Foster passes on the inside. Look at that. Over the head, behind the back. That is Balinga Kabasu for his first 2 points of the day. 13-15 is your score. Lions still in this.
Harkening back to the old ABA with that move.
Yeah, that was some Tropics moves right there.
Tropics, Dr. J.
There it is. Boom for 3. Jordan Martin once again his second 3-pointer of the day. Scored now 13-18. Once again, it's crazy how quickly these scores can change. But the Lions got to get across that half-court line. Murray Grant trying his best, but he's been double-teamed the entire way up and loses control. And just like that, Harcum's got it back on the fast break, driving their way down. And that is Jordan Martin. He slows it down, but they're taking it back to the hole. And that's going to go on the Lions side. That is going to be not a blocking foul, excuse me. That's going to be a charge. That's going to be Lions ball. Amir Johnson taking the worst of that.
Yeah, the Harcum Bears are playing a little bit of an exploitation type game. They're sort of forcing Dundalk to make mistakes.
Well, I mean, when you're basically looking up at everyone on their team, and then they rush you as you're trying to get through them and past them. And Lions have been doing a great job of doing that. Amir Johnson with it down here on the other end.
They have, and can they keep that pace for the whole game? That's really where we're at.
Yep, Jordan Foster with it right now. Passes it back over to Murray Grant. He's got it all the way on the outside between the numbers. That's going to be a short pass over to Kabasu and back to Foster. Amir Johnson looking for it. He's driving. Oh, my gosh. He gets completely dismantled. They got the hands on it, throws it back, but that's right in the hands. That may have been a shot clock violation anyway. I don't think they would have had enough time to shoot it off. Back down the other end, 3 ball up in the air. That is a miss, and that was Justin Owens on the attempt.
Looks like Darius Ward, number 24 of the Bears, is limping a little bit, from that collision.
Yeah, I see him holding his knee. But either way, Lions are going to the line after that. I'm surprised they didn't go to the line after what happened the first time.
Right.
All that contact on it. I mean, no one put hands on anyone else. That was just body on body. But, man, it's just a surprise.
10:34 to go. 18-13 Bears.
And this will be Balinga Kabasu's his first time at the free throw line today. Ball is up, and that one's in. Didn't even hear it hit anything.
No,
but that's the kind of free throw you want.
Right, and we got a bunch of substitutions coming in.
All right, from both sides.
Just a giant exchange of players.
Yeah.
We'll get to that here in a second, folks.
Yep. And Kabasu, he's been shooting 50% from free throw line, so coming into this game, so far so good, and I guess there's your 50%. He goes 1 for 2 from the line.
So Nasir Johnson has entered the game.
All right. Harcum in firm control, and they're in. 14-18 is your score with the Bears in the lead. Bounce pass over to Justin Owens. Up in the air for 3, and that one hits the front of the rim, but right back into his hands. He drives up, gets fouled, but does not get the points. That's Jordan Martin. He's going to the line. This is going to be his first attempt.
No, he's not going to the line.
Oh, he's not going.
That was an offensive foul.
Oh, well, good. Coach Taylor's screaming kind of confused me a little bit.
Also, keep in mind, viewers, that we're pretty far high. We are up high, so it's hard to see the referee signals. Oh, look at that.
What a beautiful drive. That was Kabasu for 2. Goes right up underneath, and that's a way the Lions can get to the hole. If they're going to drive, go up underneath. You already know they're over top of you, and you ain't doing it. Look at that. Jump in the right time. Oh, he's going to
have to hold up.
Oh, man. What a sequence that could have been with Amoruso right under the rim.
Exactly. Couldn't get his hand on the ball, but the referee blew the whistle.
Wow.
So the Lions are going to reset here and get another shot at this. 18-16 with 9:49 to go.
This one won't be easy, but he's trying his best.
Just want to let everybody know that our next home game, February 3rd versus Potomac State. Like I said earlier, February 1st, spectators are coming back. So we want to see you guys here February 3rd versus Potomac State.
Yep. Jason Mouzon with it on the corner. Pass it. Oh, he tried to. Oh, wow. What a save by Harcum. They're making their way down. I guess that counts as a steal. That is number 24, Darius Ward. He passes it off. Number 5, Trey Dinkins has it. Ward has it back. He had an inside shot to Justin Owens that right up under the rim. It looks like he's trying to creep back around again. 9 on the shot clock. Back over to Ward. He goes for 3 up in the air. Bounces off the back of the rim. Rebound grabbed amazingly. Passes it over to Amoruso. Tipped.
That's how
Trey Jenkins.
That's how Dundalk's going to have to do it under the rim like that. Did you see how he put his hip in the way?
Yeah.
Before he made the jump, then of course all the players down there are complaining to the ref of a foul, but it's not a foul. You can put your hip into it.
Yeah,
You've heard the saying.
I believe it.
Put a little hip into it, right?
Yeah, well, the sayings I've heard mentioned back instead of hip.
Right.
We're going to keep moving.
Let's move on. There we go.
Inbound pass. Murray Grant's got it. Passes. Well, I thought he was going to pass it over to Nasir Johnson. Tried to get free. Could not. Amoruso has it. Now Nasir Johnson's got it. Kabasu back there. Nasir Johnson directing traffic, driving his way up to the rim. Doing it again, went under, but unfortunately off target and into the hands of Darius Ward. He's taking it down over the Trey Dinkins, and by himself basically completely misses the rim. That was number 1, Justin Owens. Amoruso right up under, but Murray Grant takes it. Oh!
Nice follow through.
Yeah, great offensive rebound by Nasir Johnson. Puts it back in on the lay-in. Now the score is tied, Jimmy.
I love it. Gotta love seeing it deep into the. It's just deep in. It's deep into the first half.
Middle of the first half.
Yeah. So don't get too excited just yet. But hey, that's good.
It's good. Remember, this is a team that's only lost 2 games this season.
Exactly.
Which is incredible in itself. Wagway was down there by himself. Over to Ward. Drives in, passes it back out. Ward's got it back, but shot clock violation. Did not get it off in time after passing it to Simpkins, and that's going to go the other way. Score's going to remain tied 18-18.
Great job by the Lions, just keep forcing the hot potato ball there, getting forcing them to pass it around like they did. And I really like how they're almost daring them to shoot from the outside, because the Bears have not shown that they can effectively shoot from the outside just yet. So why not just keep challenging them to take those shots?
That's right. They've only made 2 of their 3-pointers so far today, and they were both from Jordan Martin as we have a timeout. We're going to have an extended timeout, a long one here. Jimmy, why don't you tell the people that's watching about what you like to do and what you would like them to do for when we come back from halftime?
What are you talking about, like in my personal life?
No, not your personal life. Last time
I did, because I was going to say, I did read a rumor today that was started last year.
Okay.
But it's sort of reemerged. This has to do with the Orioles baseball team, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm reading that things might get serious with Carlos Correa.
I saw your post about that.
I'm like, don't be playing with my emotions like that, right? But and it's nothing official, but I have read, and there's actually a picture out there of Carlos Correa taking batting practice with what appears to be batting gloves with the Orioles logo on it.
With the Orioles logo? Okay, I thought maybe they were orange and black. But either way, but speaking of baseball, we will be back here this spring, this summer for CCBC Dundalk baseball. What's up, Carla? We're doing baseball once again, myself, Jimmy Flame, just like we did last season.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it's not as cold. But what I was talking about, Jimmy, was to the fans that are watching, if you would like, send a shout out in the comments. We like when you do your comments. We read your comments, and if you have a shout out for us, for someone on the court, for someone in your own house, even sitting next to you, guess what? Jimmy here is going to read them off after halftime is over.
We're doing shout outs at halftime. That is correct. I'm going to get the ball rolling right now. I'm going to give a shout out to my cat, Peaky, who I know is listening right now.
Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, the inbound pass. Inbound pass out here. Nasir Johnson driving his way, but already stolen. Harcum's got their hands on it. They're driving in, and Nasir Johnson got it back. He's got Amoruso behind him. He takes it to the rim, but unfortunately, there was a lot going on up under there. No dice.
Lots of long
on the
arms.
other end, Trey Dinkins tried to go underhanded, but that just went completely over the rim, and we got a stoppage in play.
Yeah, there were a lot of long arms under that Dundalk drive right there. He just couldn't keep his hands on it either.
Wow. Trey Dinkins, yes.
Now we're in a free throw situation. It's 18-18 tied. 7:36 to go in the first half.
Well, Trey Dinkins has a chance to get that lead back and get it back in control here for his team, the Harcum Bears, once again. Coming in with only 2 losses.
Yeah, that's
wild.
Just crazy. I mean, at any level, you know. And
Yeah.
I was looking through the wins that they have, and it's just, I mean, they're beating some really good teams.
Yeah. This isn't on paper what you're seeing here. 16-2. It's not on paper. This is the real deal. These guys are the real deal, and they are here after draining both of those free throws. Excuse me.
Yeah, and they're consistently sending players to the D1 level, you know, in the ACC, the WAC, all that stuff.
Well, unfortunately, Nasir Johnson unable to score there. Hit the back of the rim. That's back out into Harcum's hands. Looks like it might be for three. That one bounces up. And
wow.
And unfortunately, when you're standing up under Muhammad Wagwe, you ain't winning that rebound battle. That thing's gonna have to take a special bounce for you to win that one.
Exactly.
And not only did he lose that, he lost the point battle as well. Amoruso up for two.
Nice rebound below.
Yep, and the spin caused a travel to be called for Antonio Jenkins.
Wow. And those are the kind of fouls that hurt because, you know, a travel right there is totally unnecessary. You're right there under the rim.
Yeah, and well, I seen what was going on. He spun around because of who was up over him.
Right.
And, I mean, they were towering over him, so, you know, you can't teach height.
No.
Unfortunately. All right, Harcum with the ball back.
You could try lifter shoes, I guess.
Well,
who wants to play in those?
We've seen that in wrestling. We know how that works. All right.
I tried them before, and I hated them. I couldn't do it. I hated them.
Pass over for three, and that one goes in. That is Trey Dinkins for three. That's his first points outside the free throw line of the day. Amoruso running through, and my God. Unfortunately,
that's a charge.
That is a charge.
Yep.
I mean, Amoruso was coming full steam ahead. He had a guy in front of him. He had a guy in the air behind him.
He was going for it, that's for sure.
He knew he had no choice.
But that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
So
you can't be scared to go up under there.
I wouldn't be mad at that foul.
No.
Why not? Just go in there and just remind them that, hey, we're still here playing ball, man.
Yeah, well, both teams have 16 fouls. Possession arrow is still pointing at the Lions. Got a pass over right now. Bleachmore had the ball. He passes it out. Lost control of it. Did he get a hand on it? He did not. But Harcum has got that ball back. Trey Dinkins able to catch it. Ward's got his hands on it now.
And they get a shot clock reset because of the backcourt.
Yep. Over to Ward. He goes up for three. Bounces off the back of the rim, but the rebound grab by Bleachmore. That one goes way out. Back to Dinkins. He drives in. Back over to Ward. On the inside, Bleachmore's got it, and that is good for two.
Bears are on a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. He tried to whale that one in, but could not get it. Murray Grant on the stop, though, and he probably saved at least 2 points at that juncture because they were considerably outnumbered under the rim with guys that are much bigger than them.
Yeah, there were 3 Bears players standing right there just ready to
and
probably dunk the ball.
And a fourth one behind him to get the rebound just in case. Inbound pass back over to Ward. He gets up closer, passes it over. Out for three. Hits the side of the rim. Muzan's got his hands on it. That was Dinkins on the miss.
Little slip there.
Yep. Well, Jordan Foster's got it. He drives all the way in. Whistle is called. Let's see what the call is.
I think it's time to make my obligatory daily game announcement that this is not a hardwood court.
Thank you. Thank you.
It comes up every time someone slips. I got to mention it at least once. So there you go. I'm going to check that one off the list for the day.
We always have new viewers. So
yes.
Yeah, so that's going to be Jordan Foster. He's going to the line today.
And speaking of new viewers, if you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications button so you can be notified every time Dundalk goes on the air.
Yep, that's right. Jordan Foster. Now 2 for 3 from the line. I was trying to say earlier that this would be his second trip to the line here.
And with that last shot, they finally end the run.
It was needed.
Yes.
All right, 2 for 4. Still shooting 50%.
Exactly. Bears were on a 9-0 run, and now Dundalk's
now they're on the 9-1 run.
Now it's a 9-1 run. Exactly.
All the way over in the corner. Ward's got his hands back on it. Back out to Dinkins. All the way back out to Powell. He tried to do an inside pass but lost control. That was stolen. Murray Grant's got it on his end. He's outnumbered, but Murray Grant just pulls the truck up for 3, unable to pull back out.
I do like the decision there. Why not? It's still early in the game. Go for the 3 there, the open 3.
Yep, Murray Grant once again. He decides to take his time back to Muzan. Muzan's going to drive in, stops, and travel.
It's that floor, man.
I think his foot slipped after he stuck it in for the pivot, and they got him for it. 19-27 is your current score. 4:44 left in the first half.
It's all 4s, man.
All 4s. All 4s. And yes, like Jimmy said, make sure you hit like, subscribe, hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you know every time that we go live and you don't miss a moment of the action for the Dundalk Lions.
And if you got something to say about the game, throw it in the comments.
Yep, well,
we read all of them.
Speaking of throwing it, Wagway just added another couple points to his tally after that lay-in. What do we got here? What's
out of
the call?
bounds. His foot was out of bounds.
Man!
We're starting to see a bit of an implosion here.
Just a bit, but you know what? We can't necessarily call it yet. We still got another half, of course, and Coach Taylor has got some words for his team.
Oh, yeah.
In the locker room.
What do you think he's going to say at halftime?
Probably whatever he yelled at that I couldn't understand.
It will be loud, though, right?
Yeah, yes, it will. And a timeout is called, and that's going to be a full timeout, minute 15 left here. So,
and I was just thinking, too, like somebody needs to call a timeout soon and just slow this game back down.
Just to break it down a little bit.
Exactly. There's been a lot of mistakes on these last few exchanges.
By both teams.
Yeah, by both teams. But they're mistakes that you don't like seeing, like the slip travel, the foot out of bounds, catching the ball, stuff like that. Things that can easily be avoided. And sometimes you just got to stop the game, go back, take a couple breaths, remind everybody what they're doing here, come back out, and just, with a fresh start and just play again,
Yeah, get everyone reset out here. Harcum did not make any subs. Everyone's still the same out on the floor.
I could use a sub right now.
Oh, I should have said that.
I know. Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
I do have a couple packs of crackers, though. I might have to be jumping into that pretty soon.
Nice.
Thanks to Rich Barnett over here.
Yeah, I got
providing us with the snacks.
I got here too late to raid his drawer. Yeah,
halftime's coming.
That's true. You guys,
he's listening to us. Right?
I know.
Sitting right behind us.
He's sitting right over here. And speaking of halftime, you guys still got time to send in those shout outs, and we will definitely read them off back on the air when we come back a couple minutes before halftime. Jimmy's going to come on and we're going to talk about this, but we are going to discuss some of the things that we saw in the first half right after the half is over. We're just asking for a couple of minutes of your time. That's all we want. So we're going to talk about this, and thank you all for watching and coming in and seeing what's happening. We appreciate you joining us here, regardless of what team it is. I mean, you could like Montgomery or Hagerstown, and we're still glad you're here.
Bears throw in.
Yeah. Inbound pass, Jordan Martin. He got it. Ward's got his hands on it. Ward has been out there pretty much the whole time. Dinkins to Martin.
Yeah, they haven't turned over players that much.
Yep. Back out to Ward. Back over to three-pointer. That one hits the back of the rim. Right on time, Jordan Martin got that shot off. And that's another mistake you could think of, Jimmy. Well, that's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointing at the Lions, so Lions should retain that.
We'll see if they're not going to jump it.
No, it wouldn't be a physical jump.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, no. That's just a.
Don't mind me.
I was saying Lions had the possession arrow, so the ball stays with them. 3:52 left in the first half. And that's going to be Nasir Johnson on the inbound pass. He sent it over to Jordan Foster. Foster's got Murray Grant waiting in the wings. And Antonio Jenkins under the rim.
Looked like he thought about taking that shot.
He did. Murray Grant trying to find a hole here, trying to find a way in, but he is being guarded very well by Shanumu. And, wait, does that count?
It didn't touch the rim.
It does not.
Now, if the ball would have grazed the rim, if it would have touched the rim at all, then, that would have counted.
Yeah,
because there would have been a shot clock reset. But
Abdul Shanunu providing some great defense, keeping Foster completely out of the paint. Back on the other end.
The Bears have shown that they're real tough to get through. Three-pointer.
Up for three, but foul, and that's going to go over to the Lions side off of that rebound.
And that is the Bears' 8th foul, so they're approaching free throw time.
Yep, and that's one thing you have to think about when you have guys like this. I said it right at the beginning of the game. These are the kind of guys that you want to attack because you know they have to defend that post.
Right.
They have to. So, Lions doing that. They're trying to keep up with it. Maybe not doing it as much as I would personally like, but, once again, I'm not coaching. But Amir Johnson misses that free throw. Ball's going down the other end. Ward's got his hands on it. Bleachmore on his way over. Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
He tried that low pass in between 4 Lions defenders. Murray Grant on his way back down. Amir Johnson's got his hands on it. No call there. He goes up for 3. Back of the rim. And
watch it. Oh,
rebound was grabbed by Wagwe. Let's see what's happening here, what the call is, and ball's going down the other end to the Bears.
Yeah, how do you even contest that when number 22 goes up for a rebound? How do you even contest that?
You just you hope you can get up under it.
Right.
You hope you got a head start on the jump if you have the ups for it to out jump him. Because sometimes guys like him don't even jump. They just put their arms up and they're like, give me that.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen any of those guys jump but 2 or 3 times today so far.
Yeah, to jump up and slam it in.
Exactly.
And that one goes in. Wagwe is 3 for 3 from the free throw line, continuously shutting me up from what I said earlier.
It's 30-19 with 2:53 to go. And, yeah, you did say earlier that,
I said tall guys like that usually don't do well at the free throw line, but he's doing it. And there it is, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's got 10 points so far in the first half. Nasir Johnson to Amir Johnson.
Get across. There you go.
They're just trying to get across that line. Murray Grant's down there. He got the ball. Underneath, he tried to pass it underneath, but it had too much on it for Antonio Jenkins to grab and hold on to in order to make a play. That ball is going to go back to the Bears.
Yeah, that was a result of that pressure. That the game plan clearly is pressure Dundalk to the point where they make their own mistakes. And
that's happening. And Dundalk's trying the same strategy with Harcum, honestly. Their passes, their passes have been kind of crazy, but up for 3 on the other end, and that one goes in. That is good. Abdul Shanunu for 3, his first points of the day. On the other end, pass down to Kabasu. He loses control of it. Back into the hands of Harcum. Dinkins on his way down to the rim. A little bump, a little shove, a little nudge, a little whistle is going to stop this play in its tracks.
I don't know about all that. That was a straight up shoulder check.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there.
But they're gonna wow. They're gonna say that the defensive player was not in his lane long enough.
All right. Well, either way, Dinkins is at the line once again. This is his second time. He's 2 for 2 so far, and now 3 for 3. 2:10 left here in the first half. 35-19 is your score. Lions trailing, trying to get back in this, and hopefully they got a good game plan at the half.
That's almost what you would just have to hope for at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, not a good idea to pass it straight down, but he had no choice. He was running out of time. Timeout's called.
Just that smothering defense by the Bears is wow.
But here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, Jordan Foster was wide open down on the corner.
He was, but how are you going to see him with all those big purple bodies standing?
I know. He just the idea is, always kind of taking your surroundings, especially in a situation like that when more than half of the team that's on the floor, on the court, is down there in your face for the inbound. And if he would have just simply looked to his left, that would have been it. He would have been fine.
Or just hucked up a Hail Mary.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to even call it that, it kind of seemed like a straight bullet pass into their hands for the interception. So it's I don't know. So what do you think, man? What do you think the Lions have to do at this point to try to survive?
Well, I think they need to slow it back down like they did in the very beginning. You know how they came out and played a nice pace. They were really meticulous with their shot selections, and they played decently under the rim.
Right.
what they've done is they've sort of fallen into the plan, of the Bears, and they're trying to. The Bears want a fast-paced game. They want to speed this game up because their size. They're gonna cause errant passes, all that stuff, and we've seen that. So I think Dundalk just needs to slow it back down. There's going to be another half to go after this. It is 38-19, but it's not an insurmountable number to get over. So I think they just need to slow it down.
Okay.
Go back to what they were doing at the beginning of the game.
Well, let's see, because they're already having some issues on the other end here. No one there for Jordan Foster, and they got to hurry up and get across that line. Kabasu's got it.
Like here, they could slow it down, right?
Yeah, they could, but they already lost a lot of time up there on the other end. They only have 13 seconds left to shoot. Back to Foster, steps back for the three. Oh, hits the rim but rolls out. Whistle is blown. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, they're going to have to, with that full court pressure, that is definitely one thing they're going to have to address at the half.
Yes.
Like, how do you navigate and deal with that? How do you make the Bears pay for doing that so they stop doing it?
Well, the best way to make them pay is to score.
Exactly.
That's really the only thing you can do. And right now, Antonio Jenkins, his first trip to the line.
But they're going to have to get the game back to a manageable score.
Yes, you're right, because this is.
Because from here on out, it's like if they play full court, you know what I mean? Like it just works in their favor, yeah.
Well, at least it's under 20 points.
It is, yeah.
And that one's in for two. Antonio Jenkins dropping both free throws.
And those are the first points that Dundalk scored in quite a while.
Yeah, we've been seeing this kind of trend here.
I lost track of that run at about 15-1.
Harcum on the other end for three. And that one goes in easily like butter. Abdul Shanunu. He's got 8 points so far today. Inbound pass once again contested. Making his way up. Bounce pass, where to touch. Last touched a Lion. Another
mistake.
So it's going back on the other end. They are being forced very closely to that baseline of you're out of bounds.
Yeah, it's that high pressure.
And they're playing it too much. They can't get in the middle. They can't get off the sides, and they end up making that. We've already seen them have a couple out of bounds as that goes up for three, and that goes in for three. That's his second straight. Abdul Shanunu.
Wow.
11 points in the first half. Pass is a little errant, but Kabasu could catch up to it. He's driving over to the rim. Has to stop. Amir Johnson between the circles, up for three. And, a little too early on the jump there, Antonio Jenkins.
Too much.
Ball goes all the way on the other end. Out. So the Lions are going to get that back and get another chance here.
Lions need a quality possession before this half ends.
Yes. As of right now, they are very far down.
And you see, this is full court right here.
Yep. Oh, they got a hand on it. That's going to go.
It's one way to deal with full court. Just throw it up there. Hopefully the opposition hits it out of bounds.
I kind of see that might be what it is.
Then you get to throw it in. Yeah, then you come up to half court and throw it in.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. I'm starting to see one of the biggest things a lot of these teams probably had issues with is just getting the ball across the half court line.
Exactly.
Kabasu in and good. Takes it directly to the hole.
When you can pressure a team like that, though, you're forcing them to make mistakes almost.
Yeah. 21 points separates the two teams. Kabasu, he's got 7 points so far today. Dinkins holding it between the circles. He's just going to hold it. He's going to, the shot clock's going to run out before the game clock does. It's still on.
Yeah, they'll have to take a shot before.
All the way in the corner, and they're doing it now for three, and that was a complete air ball. Last touch by the Lions, and that's out.
Shot clock violation, so the Lions, they're going to say that it went out.
Yeah, it was last touch by Antonio Jenkins.
Right, but I thought the shot clock went off before it actually went out of bounds.
Nah. No, it was very close.
So are they going to discuss this?
They might. Looks like they're going to talk about it.
I know Coach is is out on the court right now. He's probably yelling the same thing that I want to yell.
Yeah, he's trying. It's not that you were wrong.
Like that clock ran out before the ball hit the ground.
Yeah, it's not that you're wrong. It's just that it looked like it was so close that to me, I don't have instant replay. I can't look it back. Some of you people can rewind it on YouTube, I think. Probably after
do it later though.
After the game's over. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can rewind the live video while it's live.
Okay, it looks like there are change. Well, no, they're going to a timeout.
They are going to a
So
timeout.
I guess we're on a cliffhanger. We have to wait until they come out of this timeout.
Yeah, to see what it is. And the refs are going over to Coach Taylor to talk it out and figure it out, and we'll see by his mannerisms what direction this call goes in.
And this is a 30-second timeout.
Yes, it is. So it's a short one. We'll be back. We'll be back shortly.
So there's a discussion going on down here on the court.
Yep.
And I think it's just the referees explaining their point of view of their call.
Yeah. And Coach Taylor is explaining his point of view.
I still stand by that ball did not hit the ground before the shot clock violation occurred.
You know what? I got your back, man. I got your back. They're probably in the comments right now arguing about this call.
Hopefully, we have something to read, right?
at least I hope that. Well, yeah, not only that, but I want to read those shout-outs, man. I want to hear them when Jimmy comes back.
Yeah, get him in. You got about a minute to get him in. 3 seconds left in the half, and then we'll talk for a minute or so.
I mean, if you
get him in,
if you send a shout-out during halftime, we won't not read it.
Right. I'm trying to create some urgency here.
I know.
Get those shout-outs in so I can announce them, and we're going to be doing shout-outs when we come back after the half.
Yeah. Because we like you guys, and you guys, I hope, like us. So we're doing our best here.
We can only hope.
That's right. Once again, while we're waiting for whatever that happened here, I am Deacon Storm alongside Jimmy Flame. We are bringing you this NJCAA basketball action between the Harcum Bears and the CCBC Dundalk Lions. And it looks like the Bears are going to keep hold of it. They are going to rule it as it was out of bounds before the shot clock.
Oh, they put 1 second on the shot clock.
Oh,
so they did.
It was still
adjust.
touched by Antonio Jenkins. He did still knock it out. That's still on him. That's not going to change. And what?
Oh, that's some backyard ball right there.
It is. And that did not work out in the Bears' favor.
Hit the wrong player.
Yeah, it did not work in the Bears' favor. Shot clock is now officially off. 3.1 seconds left. This inbound pass, 3, 2, 1 is up. They didn't even go for the shot, and it didn't go in anyway. There was an air ball.
Wow.
All right, here we are. We are at halftime. Your score at halftime, 44-23. The Bears in the lead as both teams go to the half. Man, what a first half. The Bears showing why they are 16-2, Jimmy.
Exactly. Well, they're 19-2.
19, excuse me.
Yeah,
I bet you I got yelled at. I said that before earlier. Somebody in the comments.
Good.
Yeah.
Somebody going to yell.
Somebody
exactly.
going to get on me.
Don't worry. I got your back.
Thank you.
So the Lions, the game started off very well. It was those last 7-8 minutes where the Bears started pulling away, and that's when they really ramped up the pressure. They started playing that full court, and they essentially just allowed the Lions to just make a bunch of mistakes, and then they cashed in on it. Well. Pretty good strategy if you ask me.
I feel like that's the main strategy that you would want.
Right. Plus with the size difference, and then the short throw-ins that they got nobody to throw the ball to. And when they do, it's like these quick errant passes.
Yeah, and they're kind of going. They're being tipped. They're being touched. They're just kind of going through all this traffic and stuff like that. So, yeah, no, I got you, man. All right, so your leading scorers on the Bears, we are looking at Abdul Shanunu. He's up there with 11. And on the Lions side, you've got two people. You got it tied. Belinga Kabasu, he's up there with 7, and also tied for 7, Nasir Johnson. So once again, your score 23-44. He's bringing that up. We'll have that paper. We'll have more stats for you.
We'll have the official stats coming up.
Yeah, but don't forget, send in your shout outs and anything else that you want us to read, and we will get that to you. Thank you, sir. And we'll come back with more stats by Jimmy and those shout outs at the half. Once again,
those shout outs in. Get those shout outs in. Come on, y'all. Let's do them.
We got it. So once again, your score 23-44. Bears in the lead. Lions want to come back out of the half and try to take control again. I am Deacon Storm alongside Jimmy Flame. This is halftime. We will be right back with more action.
And welcome back. We're about 2 minutes away from the second half. Lions trailing the Bears by a score of 23-44. And the first half was pretty much all Bears after that first couple of minutes. And we're going to get the shout-outs right now real quick. Shout-outs. T. Hunter says, let's do this thing, Lions. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Rachel Graham, shout out to Murray Grant's sister Morgan on her birthday today. So it's Murray Grant's sister Morgan. It's her birthday. And I'm going to sing happy birthday.
Sing it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Morgan. Happy birthday to you. Where else you going to get that? Get somebody singing you happy birthday on the air. Boom, happy birthday, Morgan. JCM says he want to give a shout out to Mecky Marshall, Harcum College from Bowie, Maryland. And then finally, Sherry Curry says Coach Taylor has an excellent game plan. It's just Harcum is too big. I couldn't agree more. And thanks for that comment, Sherry Curry. If you want to get in the comments, you got something to say about the game, go ahead, do it. We might even read it on the air. If you got any shout-outs, you go ahead. We might even get those in on the air as well. But the second half is coming up. In about 30 seconds here, Deacon Storm's making his way back to the booth. What's up, Deacon?
You called this a booth.
Come on, man.
What's up, man?
You got a kayfabe.
I know. We are here completely surrounded by plexiglass and roses.
Mm-hmm.
Up here as we get ready to start this
catering
second half. I mean, sometimes.
I got me a can of Coke.
Sometimes it's catering. There was chicken and macaroni at one time.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me started. That was so good.
It was really good. But, yeah, here we go. We are getting ready to start the second half here of this NJCAA basketball contest. The Harcum Bears coming to try to seal this one up. And then you have the Dundalk Lions, the home team. They are trying to take control back here. So hopefully Coach Taylor was able to get through and get the right message into them over the half, because they are getting started out here right now. The inbound pass is going to be thrown out by Darius Ward. He's got 2 points so far on the day, but he has been a force under the rim and out there. 3-point land. Hasn't drained one yet, but they've been trying.
Yeah, Dundalk shot just 30.4% from the field in that first half, and if they want to get back in this one, they're going to have to improve that stat significantly.
You are absolutely right. Swinging the ball over, pass over. Oh, it's stolen in the hands of Amoruso. That was Bleachmore on that failed pass. Oh, my goodness. Wow,
Whoa.
That was a little iffy either way. Ref's going to let him play. Up for three, Trey Dinkins. That one hits the rim and bounces over the backboard. That was a little, I think the refs missed the call up under the rim there.
We're going to ignore that one, but that was a nice aggressive start by the Dundalk Lions, getting that steal and the transfer down there. You know, I thought he was really going to get that one.
Yep, well, here we go. Still having some issues trying to get that ball across the line. Almost got it stolen.
That's been the Bears' M.O.
Murray Grant running up to the large oak tree known as Wagway.
And already we're going to see some free throws.
And that's what was necessary, right?
Yeah, press the issue. Why not? Press the issue, go ahead and drive, and then try to get those fouls.
Murray Grant somehow only has 2 points. Normally he's one of the higher scoring players on the team.
Exactly.
He's been held to 2.
I'm used to calling his name a whole lot.
Oh, yeah. Up for the free throw, and wow, what a lucky bounce.
Up and in.
Up and in. Going to shoot that second one.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of adjustments the Lions made.
Wow, he does it twice.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row just like that.
Kind of weird. But they're good. Looks great on the scoreboard. Pass down to Trey Dinkins. Pass back over to Bleachmore. On the inside,
nice.
Wagway, Amir Johnson on the stop, but also on the foul. That's going to send Wagway back to the line once again.
I'm okay with that foul. I think everybody is.
Look, we all know, once again, I said this before in the first half, we all know how that was going to end.
Right.
And
but
they
get
did
in
what they could.
Get in their face and just let them know.
Yeah.
You can't just jump up and take these shots for free.
Yeah, they're not going to roll over. They're not going to roll over.
And then on the other hand, you are dealing with some really good free throw shooters out there.
Yes.
But still, I mean, you gotta let them know that you can't just walk up to the rim and put the ball in. And I like that.
Ball's up, and there it is. The Bears a perfect 10 for 10 from the line. Coming into the second half here.
More pressure.
Terrible bounce pass. And Bleachmore jams it in right into the face of Jordan Foster. Harcum Bears bench is coming alive. Murray Grant driving through, puts it up. Oh my gosh, almost went in coast to coast.
He's looking for a foul too.
And it looks like we got us a technical foul. Let's see who that's going to be on. Coach Taylor is not happy about it.
Wow.
That's going to be on Coach Taylor. Technical foul.
Oh no.
He may have left that box, that safety box that he has to stay in.
See him just scoot back in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. I just
saw him take a few steps back. Hey, why not?
Just a little scuttle on the way back there. And that free throw is going to be taken by Trey Dinkins.
Can't fault the man for having passion.
Hey, man. We all know how passionate Coach Taylor can be.
Very true. Very true. Nevertheless, it's technical, and we're going to get some free throws here.
Yep. That's going to be Trey Dinkins at the line. Wow. Snapped it. That net snapped and hit the rim. Only 2 players on the Bears team have been to the free throw line. That is Muhammad Wagwe and Trey Dinkins.
Right.
They combine for 12 for 12 perfection from the free throw line currently.
That's a big chunk of that lead too.
Yeah, it is. You take 12 points. You take 12 points.
50 to 25, ladies and gentlemen. 18:30 to go.
Thank you.
Just
pass on the inside to Wagwe. He's got opposition, and the hook shot takes care of all of that.
And more of that pressure from the Bears.
Wagwe with 14 points so far. Able to fight through. Oh, Amoruso couldn't get it.
Wow.
Looks like, is that going to be called goaltending?
They're playing above the rim there.
Yeah. Let's see what the call is. Nope, that's going to be a foul. And Amoruso going to the line. Amoruso has no points yet.
Another strange fact about this game, I might add.
The 6'1" freshman being dwarfed out here by the Harcum Bears lineup. And that is going to be a miss for his first shot of the day.
Next home game, February 3rd versus Potomac State.
That was a miss, by the way.
Make sure you get here because spectators will be allowed.
There may not be.
Oh, my gosh, did you see that?
Yes, I did. A beautiful move by Nasir Johnson right up under the rim.
Johnson's like, I can dunk too.
Yep.
I can dunk too.
It's about time. Passing over back out.
That might wake him up a little bit.
Three-pointer, Bleachmore, no make. Oh, my goodness. Amoruso jumped up, Wagwe bent down, and next thing you know, Amoruso went surfing on Wagwe's back, and that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, you can't land on someone's back like that.
Yeah.
They're going to call it every time. But how do you avoid that? You know what I mean? He was playing for the ball.
Yeah.
So good on him.
You do what you can.
And we have a substitution.
Yep. Amoruso is out. Kabasu is back in. Amir Johnson's in there as well, along with Murray Grant. Pass out, inbound.
Antonio Jenkins is in.
Thank you. Bleachmore drives up. Pass over to Powell. Passing it back to Dinkins. to Ward, to Bleachmore for three, and right in the face. Murray Grant's got his hands on it. Those quick passes to the other end, those are necessary. Amir Johnson for three himself,
Boom.
and he hits it.
They're going to need a lot more of that.
Absolutely. 15 points separates the teams, and
25.
25, excuse me. I said 15.
You did say wishful thinking.
Yeah. I was like, man, things are looking good.
Right.
Ward's got it. Bleachmore in the corner for three once again. That hits the side of the rim, but Wagway has it, and he's fouled on the way back up, trying to put the shot back in.
Yeah, and the ball bouncing in their direction. Dundalk's not getting any of those
good bounces.
Yeah, there's good bounces.
Well,
they're down there. They're playing their positions. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But the ball is just, that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes the ball just does not want to bounce your way.
Well, Wagway up and in like it's nothing. 7 for 7 from the free throw line today. That's a tough go at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's going back up again. And hits the front of the rim, but that bounces in, and timeout was called. Perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line is Muhammad Wagway. I'm sorry, that was not a timeout. It's just the whistle was blown. Got a little excited.
57 to 30, 16:40 to go.
Down on the other end, trying to get up under the rim, and he does it. That was Nasir Johnson for 2. He's got 11 points so far today. Nasir Johnson picking up a lot of the slack that the team normally carries themselves.
Yeah, Johnson was able to find an opening there for the easy lay-in, and I only say the phrase easy lay-in, not that it's easy.
He definitely had to fight for that.
It was relatively easy compared to the shots I've had to take all day.
That's a good point. It's going to be Antonio Jenkins on the inbound pass. And once again, Harcum.
Just that they are not showing any signs that they're going to change that defense.
Yeah, I mean they're doing so well with it.
Right.
They are pinning them up against that. Oh my gosh, lots of contact on the way up. Coach Taylor, once again, he's just having some issues here with what his team is doing. I mean, it doesn't help that you're down 25, but
Lions will throw it in from under their bucket.
Murray Grant to Antonio Jenkins. Antonio wasn't really sure what to do there, but he got his hands on it. Jordan Foster has it now.
There's a nice little switch under the rim.
Stopped, pivoted. On the inside, he was stopped. All 4 men, all 4 of the 5 from Harcum were under that rim when Nasir made his move.
They just formed a wall, and Nasir ran right into it and just couldn't keep his hand on the ball.
Yep, no foul. That's going to be Harcum's ball as it goes out of bounds. Now back on the other end.
But what do you do there, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you do there? You just go up and just try and follow through the play. And
Attempted the cross up, bounce pass on the inside to Dinkins. And that one's back out to Powell. He sends it all the way over to Bleachmore, who fakes the 3. He drives up, goes straight to the rim. Not grabbed, but then grabbed by Izamef. Tries to put it back up, fouled on the way up.
Looks like there was a little bit of a miscommunication by the Bears down there under the rim as well.
Yep, but it looks like they may get what they were actually trying to get, and that's 2 points.
Yep, which is the foul, yep.
And this is going to be Jonathan Izamef's first time at the line.
So we have a new free thrower.
Yep, and that was in there like it was nothing. Straight butter, baby. That's what that was. Bottom of the net, right into the referee's hands, basically, and back in there again.
So they're straight up 100% from the free throw line.
They are 100% from the free throw line. Once again, got him pinned back up there. Jordan Foster finding a way. Oh, my gosh. Nasir Johnson, extreme contact under there, hits the back. Thankfully, the back of his head did not hit the floor, but he is going to the line.
Yeah, that was a tough foul right there. That was a rough foul right there. No harm, no foul.
I don't know about that.
Well, I was going to finish by saying he's going to the free throw line.
Yeah.
I'll let everyone else fill in the blanks. 59-32, 15:21 to go. And he sinks the first one.
That's Nasir Johnson. This is his second time to the line. He is 3 for 3 so far.
Man, I'm really looking forward to spectators.
I am too.
I was just talking the other day about how we're up here yelling about the game. I'm like, the players, like, they can hear us.
Absolutely.
Without the crowd here to sort of drown us out.
Look, I've gotten a couple of looks from opposing teams on the baseball field too. So I get it.
Oh yeah.
I've gotten some looks. I'm just calling it like I see it.
Exactly.
All right, inbound pass here. Harcum's got the ball. They're trying to make their way. Dundalk trying their own version of what Harcum's been doing, but unfortunately for them, Jonathan Ismeth was right under the rim. Wait.
Just too much neon green down there.
All right, Namir Johnson calls a timeout. He sees something
down.
he didn't like, and on somehow, Jordan Foster goes down, clutching his knee.
This does not look good.
Just away from the ball. Namir Johnson called a timeout, and Jordan Foster just went down. I'm not really sure what happened.
It looked like he lost his footing and just went straight. His knee just like caught that not hardwood floor.
Wow.
What else do you call it?
I don't know.
What is the material here anyway? I want to say cement, but I know it's not like cement.
No, it's kind of rubbery a little bit. Yeah. Still going through this timeout. Thankfully, Jordan Foster was able to get up under his own power and make his way back to the bench. Score 61-34 here in the second half. 15:02 left in the game. Each team 4 team fouls. And I would like to thank everyone for participating along with us on the shout-outs. I hope you guys loved it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Morgan. You got a song. That's the first time there's ever been a song performed like this. So.
What other broadcast are you going to get one of the broadcasters actually sing you happy birthday?
It's going to be not many.
Right. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah.
That's why when I said I'm going to do it, I was like, yes, this is a great idea.
Wait a second. We got Amir Johnson all the way in the corner, but he could not get it over their hands. Amir Johnson was by himself, tried to pass it over to him.
Plus, everybody deserves to have happy birthday sung to them on their birthday.
Of course they do. Back on the other end, Kabasu's got it. He's driving in. He's alone up at the rim.
Nice.
And he's got that one in for 2. He has 9 points on the day.
He found a lane, took it.
Yes, he did.
Took the shot almost unobstructed.
Bounce pass over to Shinunu, but that's back. Up for 3. That's out. Up. Out again. That was Jordan Martin on the attempt. He's got 2 3-pointers on the day.
Was Johnson down there? Are they going to call Johnson for no?
Nope.
I thought they might call him for 3-second violation.
That was a penalty called away from the ball.
They were down there under the rim wrestling for quite a bit.
Yeah. Just trying to get some space in. Look at this formation right here. I don't even know what to call this. Either way.
It's just a big old line.
Yeah, it's a
big old dunk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mohamed Wagwe on the inbound pass dunks it straight off of that. Over by himself. That's Nasir Johnson taking his way. Amir Johnson up for 3. Bounces off the side of the rim and over it. Right into the hands of Yazid Powell. He passes it down, bounce pass to Wagwe, bounce it back over on the inside to Abdul Shinunu as he puts another 2 points on his total. Amir Johnson to Nasir Johnson to Kabasu. Almost lost control but got it. Able to slow this down a little bit. And we're in between the circles with Jordan Foster. Takes it over to Nasir Johnson, back to Foster. They got it tied up here in kind of a zone look, but the Bears at any moment's notice can get back under that rim, and they do. And they're there for the rebound from Wagwe. He passes it over to Trey Dinkins. Dinkins on his way over. Passes it back, passes it over. 3-point attempt. Hits the front of the rim, but Dinkins got that rebound. That was Shinunu on the attempt. Back out to Martin. He's got his hands on it. Back there with him, you see Powell. He's got the ball now. To Wagwe on the inside.
Wow, what a pass.
Yep. And oh, my goodness, man.
Over the back.
Man, what can you do?
Yeah, that's bound to happen when you just can't get in front of him defensively. I mean, that's a big guy right there. It is hard to
really
get in between him and the rim, and he had to come up from behind, and it resultantly sent him to the free throw line.
And that's going to be Abdul Shinunu. This is going to be his first trip to the free throw line. He's got 13 points so far today.
Oh, now they're bringing in other free throwers.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep it light here.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know. Hopefully the viewers do as well. 66-36, 13:03 to go.
Shinunu, he's going to get his hands back on it. You're gonna not like this stat here, Jimmy. As of now, thanks to that shot, the Harcum Bears are 18 for 18 from the free throw line.
Crazy.
Yep, 67-36 your score. He cannot get past. He's trying to bounce it through his legs. It's still on the other end. They've got their hands on it. That is Jordan Martin over to Bleachmore for 2.
So there was a little bit of a slip there. Maybe they missed another travel. Just throwing it out there.
It's possible. Jason Mouzon's got his hands on it, passes it over. Kabasu up to the rim. He puts it up with the lay-in. Mouzon's got his hands back on it, though, after that rebound by Antonio Jenkins. The shot clock did reset, but now it's at 12. Running up to the rim and does it. It's good.
Finding those lanes.
That's really what it is. With the Bears looking like they're in the zone defense, that's pretty much what you got to wait for. You got to wait for those lanes to come in. That's actually Jordan Foster's first points off of the free throw line. That one's over to Justin Owens. He sends it back. Justin Owens has it again. Long three-point shot, hits the back of the rim, but that's right in the hands of the Bears. But wait a second.
Fast break.
Fast break. Kabasu's got his hands on it, and he ducks it because he knows how they have been feeling about the rampant dunks by the Bears. It may not help yet. It may not help you take the lead. But that's the kind of thing that can motivate a team. But that looks like we have a timeout.
Yeah, he even slowed down a little bit to make sure. He knew he was dunking from the second he got that ball.
He wanted to make you're right. He wanted to make sure that they could see it. Off this timeout, which I don't know if it's a full.
Nevertheless, it is a timeout.
Yeah, it is a timeout. We're here. How about that, though? 18 for 18 from the free throw line.
That's just a crazy stat.
that really is.
You kind of expect to see that. You're not surprised if you see that in the NBA. But
well, I mean, even
that is impressive. You
honestly,
know what I mean?
I've watched how many NBA games where I've never seen a 100% free throw like this.
Right. Well, the free throw line is the same distance here as it is there. You know what I mean? So it's like
no, I know.
18 for 18 is just impressive no matter which way you cut it.
Yeah.
But our next home game is February 3rd versus Potomac State, and spectators will be allowed. So come on down. Come to Dundalk. Come to the Lions Den. Check out a live game. The first one in almost 2 years?
Yeah.
Since spectators have been allowed in here?
I can't even remember the last time we had anyone in here.
Right, so come on down.
Yeah.
If we're sitting up in this section, you might even be able to sit near us, you know?
I think we will. Well,
we'll do live shout-outs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
how it was before, the bleachers underneath us were pulled out. There would be a few up here. Mm-hmm. But what I'm hoping for is when the spectators come back, they fill this place up. So please fill this place up. We want to see you. And you will definitely see us. All right, on the other end, that's Jordan Martin. He took it down, passes it over to Bleachmore, who passes it over for the three-point attempt. That bounces. Okay. Ooh. They're fighting over it. Went back up for it. Blocked. That's going to stay down here on the other end.
Nice block.
Yeah, that was Simpkins on the attempt. But
Jalen Amoroso got his hands up there. I mean, he just, put it right back in his face.
For three from the big man. Well, I guess they're all the big man.
Right.
But that was Justin Owens on the attempt. Kabasu's got his hands on it. Amoruso underneath and in and good. Amoruso.
69-42.
He's finally on the board. That's his first 2 points of the day.
Excellent. Let's keep it up.
All right, Jordan Martin on the other end passes it over to Simpkins, who passes it over to Shinunu. Up in the air, three-pointer is good. Jordan Martin hitting his third three-pointer of the day. 10:45 left in the game. Score of 42-72, 30 points separates the two teams. Down on the other end, went underhanded, but unfortunately Nasir Johnson could not get that one in.
But
he is going through the free throw line.
Yeah, he's going to go to the line.
Speaking of perfection, he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line so far today. Which the Lions haven't been doing so good on free throws so far today.
You got to love seeing the Lions, though, still playing aggressive basketball.
Yes. Although they were shooting 63% coming out of the first half, they do have some key misses. However.
From what, the free throw line?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was going to say, from the floor, they were 30 at the half.
Yeah. It's up and out. Yikes. He missed his first free throw of the day. But he does have 14 so far today as a point total. Over in the long corner, and there is, looks like he stepped out. He was preparing to step forward, and he stepped back a little bit. That's going to be the Lions ball. 10:24 left in the game.
Perhaps confusing that black strip for the blue out-of-bounds paint.
It happens.
The black strip counts as out.
You don't think about it. Kabasu receiving the long inbound pass. Bleachmore trying to stop him. Oh, off the shoulder it looked like, or arm of one of the Bears players. I believe that was number 13, Amari Simpkins.
Ball stays with the Lions.
That is correct. Nasir Johnson on the inbound. Out to Murray Grant. 22 on the shot clock. Quick three-pointer up in the air and good.
Buries it.
Nasir Johnson hitting his second three of the day. He's got 17.
72-46. 10 minutes to go.
Long pass over to Bleachmore, but he lost control of it. He got it back. Very interesting how that ended up working out.
Exactly.
Driving to the rim, could not get the ball in. Not really sure how that happened, but Amari Simpkins could not put that in. Amoruso up for the jumper. Air ball into the hands of Bleachmore. So he grabs the rebound. Passes that over. Underneath. And that is number 14, Jonathan Izameth, scoring his 8th point of the day. A little bit of a fight there. Murray Grant and Justin Owens. Whistle called.
The Lions will keep this one.
Yep, Bleachmore is out. Substitution. Ward is back in.
And both teams with 6 team fouls.
Murray Grant trying to get around Justin Owens, and Justin Owens is just long. It's really long. Murray Grant got his hands on it. Starting to drive up, cross up a little bit. He's got 2 on him chasing. Underneath. Oh my goodness.
He made everybody jump.
He really tried. He had 3 guys, and it was like by the time the second guy was up, the first guy was recovering, and the third guy had his hands up ready to jump. There was no way around that one.
It was like domino jumping.
Yeah. Nice in the inbound pass. Kabasu's got it back.
Nice
That's
move
not
under the
Kabasu.
rim.
Excuse me. That's Nasir Johnson. But that was a great move. Great lay-in there. Increasing that score. They were within 29.
So we are well past the halfway point of the second half.
Nice steal by Amoruso.
And can the Lions overcome this deficit?
Well, they got 8.5 minutes to figure it out. Jason Muzan running point a little bit. Kabasu has it, goes under, kisses it off the glass. Unfortunately, unable to get it in. Pass down, and that is going to be Justin Owens on that one, as he actually scores his first points of the day. Timeout call.
76-48.
And I'm sure
that's a lot of points to overcome. That's a lot of points to come back from, but there's still 8:31 to go. The Lions are definitely showing some life. They've been maintaining the aggressive style of play.
Yeah.
And they've been a little bit more accurate under the rim in their shot choices.
Well, and this is a full timeout. Both teams only have 3 of these left anyway. But what a very interesting game this has been.
It is. I'm almost at a loss for words, because Harcum looks really good. I mean, they're definitely everything that they've been advertised to be.
Yes.
19-2, They've got almost an 800 clip over the past, 15 years total as a team.
They know how to rack up the wins.
They definitely know how to rack up the wins, that's for sure. And then just the, like when they were even walking in the building, like having to duck to get in the door and all that stuff. I mean, I knew that it was going to be problematic. And they, like I said, they're everything they've been advertised to be.
I will say, even though they are obviously outmatched in the height category, Lions have a lot of heart. They are not giving up. They are still fighting. They're still doing what they can. These are in these very unusual circumstances.
Exactly. I was going to say that's one of the takeaways so far is just the Lions are playing with heart. They're still playing their game.
Yes.
They're playing fast, aggressive, fast-paced, aggressive basketball.
This is a game that we recognize. This is a game that we recognize.
Yeah, exactly. This is not like anything different. It's not like we haven't seen them play this way. It's just Harcum is there's just such a big team.
All right, inbound pass moves on to Grant. Grant making his way down, and the Bears are laying off a little bit. Actually kind of surprised.
We have not seen that since the beginning of the game.
Yes. All right, Murray Grant up for the jumper for 2, front of the rim. Rebound grab. Up for 3. Oh, in and out, but they got the rebound up against the glass. No score, but he's going to the line.
Couldn't seem to get it in, but they're going to have an opportunity to put some points on the board here.
Which is necessary, which is needed.
8:10 to go, 76-48.
Unbelievably needed. And yeah, we can't wait to have you guys back here.
Yeah, February 3rd, come on down.
All right, this is Murray Grant's second time to the line. He is now 2 for 3 after that miss.
Potomac State, it's going to be a great game.
It's going to be a barn burner. And that one's in. 3 for 4 from the line, Murray Grant. He's got 5 points in the day. All right, it's going to be Trey Dinkins making his way down. Darius Ward up there gets it next. He's kind of open. Oh, what a bad pass. That's going out of bounds. Good on Kabasu letting that one go.
Lions going to get a throw in here.
Yep. Other things that are also necessary.
Jason Muzan steps out. And the Bears are holding back a little bit on the defense.
Yep.
Again.
Muzan up for 3.
Boom!
In. Boom. Slam it in. Jam it in. Count it.
Just what they needed.
This is Jason Muzan's first time on the board.
And they need a lot more.
Yeah, they need those 3-pointers from Murray Grant, from Jason Muzan.
And there they go, stepping up that tight defense
There it
steal.
is, and Muzan on the steal. Murray Grant up for 3. 3 for 3 up in the front, but he does not get that back. Jason Muzan down there by himself. A little bit of contact on the way over to the rim for Amari Simpkins. That ball goes out, and that's going to be a call on the Lions, and it's going to stay down here.
Yeah, not a shooting foul. So they're just going to throw it.
No, he didn't
in.
make it that far yet.
He was well on his way.
Yep.
You got to get
close.
You got to get a hand in. Oh, actually, they did call it a shooting foul.
Oh, they did.
Okay. So
Nice.
They did declare that he was in the process of shooting.
Well, nice, not nice for Lions fans.
Right.
Yeah.
Not nice for the Lions, that's for sure.
That was more of a, like, hey, man, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice that happened to you.
That's their first missed free throw of the evening.
Unbelievable. No longer perfect. Good thank Amari Simpkins.
Let's see more of that. In! Oh! Wow. What do you got? I know. It's like, what do you say about that? That was just.
I say nothing.
Power.
I say Nasir Johnson.
There you go.
Well, there it is, right back on the other end. You say power, they say we're going to be gentle and
Right.
gently put this back in to put the score back where it was. Muzan up for 3, gets blocked, but grabbed.
Dundalk gets the ball.
Yep, Kabasu's got his hands on it. Murray Grant for 3 in his face. Bounces off the back of the rim, but they get it back.
Driving.
Oh, trying to get it. Oh, well, they're going to blow the whistle. Kabasu got his hands on the offensive rebound, tried to put it back up, but that doesn't count because the ref called it, stopped it. That's a foul for Murray. He's going to the line once again.
6:32 to go, 78-54 Bears.
That's scary. That's scary. But like you said, what can you do at this point?
Exactly. Well, you got to hand it to the Lions for hanging in there.
Yeah, and they're going to keep hanging in there. I know they are. Mary Grant in and out. Goodness. Just a bad break there on that last shot because, I mean, that was basically in.
Yeah.
That was in.
Yes. Perhaps the net had something to do with it. I don't know. They might want to check the net.
Something about that net. They get one of those chain nets.
I was thinking of that the other. I was like, why don't they do a promotional night where it's chain night or something like that, like to bring the fans in, you know?
That's funny. It'd be the loudest night ever.
Right, we're playing with the chains tonight.
All right, let's go. Back here on the other end, Mary Grant was able to put that one in. Scores 55-78, 6:23 left in the game. Bears firmly in control, swinging it around down there. Ward for three on the other end, and he drains it in completely.
Beautiful shot.
Like it was nothing at all. That's his first three-pointer of the day. Ball tipped. Jordan Martin got a hand on it. Ward back. Wagway tried to dunk it, but, I mean, still ends up in the hands of the Bears, and that's still.
Oh, my gosh.
What just happened here?
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
I'm speechless.
Just back to a 30-point lead. That windmill dunk. I don't think I've seen one of those happen here in this building.
I was just going to say, yes, it has not happened here, at least not on my watch. Murray Grant trying to cross him up a little bit. Up for the jumper, and that one's in. That's going to be Desir Johnson again for two. Another errant pass for the Bears. Muzan's down.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on Jordan Martin.
Wow. Well, Nasir Johnson, 23 points on the day.
Good stat day for him.
Good stat day for him, yeah. Scoring 23 of the 57 points scored by the Lions.
You certainly don't want to be down like this at home, but
yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of positives to take away from this. I mean, the Lions have really played with a lot of heart and soul today, despite the score.
Oh, yeah. A lot of talking going on down there.
Yeah.
Jason Muzan drains it. It's his first free throw of the day. Back up, and it's good. Ref guess we're trying to figure this whole thing out down here. There we go.
So Muzan's going to have a seat.
All right. Muzan's back down. And on the other end, we got Yazid Powell. Ball makes it all the way over to Ward, but he sends it back over to Martin, who takes it back to Trey Dinkins, who takes it back to Ward. They're outside that three-point line. He drives in, goes up, in, and it is good. That was Darius Ward for two. He has 9 points in the day. Murray Grant inside pass, turn around with the lay-in. Beautiful, beautiful shot by Nasir Johnson.
Stealth
2 more
pass.
points. Yeah.
Stealth pass there. It was a nice, quick strike.
And over his head. Gets the ball in. Pass over. Dinkins got it all the way over to the other end for Ward for three. And that bounces up in the air. Oh, wow. Very interesting way for that rebound to be grabbed. Oh, wait a second.
Well, that's almost how you have to rebound against this team.
Out of bounds. With aggression.
He's
slamming the ball down into their chest, hoping it goes out of bounds.
Right. Yeah, like the Lions were doing earlier with those rebounds. Instead of trying to just grab the ball and come to the ground with it, they were swatting it out to a teammate.
I mean, that taking a chance on it.
Yeah.
Inbound pass, Amari Simpkins. Passes that one over to Jordan Martin. Martin making his way down. Whoa. Ooh, wait, did he step? Did he slip and step? Yep, that's going to the Lions side. I saw during that timeout, they had someone down there just wiping the floor off again, just making sure everything was good. It is a little slippery down there if you're not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Inbound pass, Antonio Jenkins.
Slip or not, though, Lions
it's still out. Yeah, it's still you're
and it's still out either way. Yeah.
Kabasu up for the jumper.
Nice.
That one goes in. It is good.
87-63, 3:50 to go.
Kabasu with 11 points. Up and over. They got a man right up under. Far out in three-point land. 11 on the shot clock. Ball is up, front of the rim, right into the hands of Antonio Jenkins. Back over to Foster. Throws it up to Grant. Grant comes in.
Nice.
Turn around. What a move there. Murray Grant puts up another 2 points today.
3:20. I don't know, man. They could get within striking distance pretty quick.
It is possible. The Bears keep making errant passes and doing shots like this. It is definitely possible. Rebound grabbed by Nasir Johnson. Up. Murray Grant for three.
Oh! And this might be the only time you ever hear me say this, but a 19-point deficit doesn't seem like that much right now.
Well, with 2:48 left on the clock, it could be, with the Bears slowing this down as much as they possibly can, taking every second on the shot clock and making sure that the Lions cannot take this one back. And sending them to the free throw line is not going to help.
Oh, there you go.
Low pass. It's out. It's in the hands of Murray Grant. He's making his way
taking
down.
It all the way.
Oh, too much on it. Antonio Jenkins got it. Up and one.
And one. Heck of a follow through. It's 87-70 with an opportunity to shave one more point off of that 17-point lead.
Making it a 16-point game with 2:22 left. They are on quite the run. I wasn't keeping track of the run because I was keeping track of everything else.
Well, that windmill dunk messed me up earlier.
Yeah.
Like my brain just like left me for a minute after that windmill dunk.
Well, it's up, and that one is in.
There you go. Never say never. 2:22 to go.
Antonio Jenkins a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 71-87, 16 points left. And the Bears, if they want to walk out of here unscathed, they really want to slow this down. Back out. Jordan Martin has it between the circles. They got a man, Justin Owens, down there waiting. That one's up for a long three. It hits it.
There you go.
But that's going to be called a foul. He had a little bit too much juice on that one when he was trying to block that and keep that shot out of the rim.
Too much of a wrist on that follow through.
Yes. And that was a hard foul, too. Like, he swung with all of his might on that one.
Right? But you got to love how Grant was just right there.
Oh, yeah, and they were waiting for it.
Yeah.
It's almost like
he was ready to pounce on that ball.
Yeah. Back at the free throw line again. Almost perfect, and that was in and out.
We're under 2 minutes.
There's Amari Simpkins, a miss and a make. On the other end. A little bit too much oomph on that for the backboard. Bounced it off. And honestly, right now, these are the kind of things that cannot be.
Travel.
Yeah, travel. Nice. The Lions cannot afford to miss any shots.
I'll go out on a limb and agree. Yes.
Yep.
They have to play with perfection over these next minute and 43 seconds. What's going on now? A little bit of confusion down there on the court.
I think it looks like they're counting players. Is that what they're doing? No? Is this a too many men on the field situation? I see 5 and 5. All right, inbound pass, Antonio Jenkins.
Looked like Antonio Jenkins was handed a mouthpiece, a mouth guard.
Oh, okay. I knew it was something. Driving through. Oh,
Bugged. Wow.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard fall. And it looks like
he's going to the line.
He is going to the line. And I was just going to say before whatever was going on back there that this is the kind of thing that the Lions need to do. They need to force these sort of interactions so that way whenever the Bears on the other end miss,
right,
they can come back and take that time. And this allows this gives them time to set and figure out what to do next.
Exactly. Ooh.
Oh. Once again, Lions cannot afford this.
So do you purposely miss this one and try for the rebound?
To get that 2 points anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Lions can afford that? The chance against
Honestly,
these guys?
honestly,
against
no.
These guys?
I mean, I wouldn't say don't try it because of that. Take what you can get right now. They're still, and they do, 73-88. Or 72-88, rather.
Let's see. Jordan Foster, 6 for 8 from the line. 121 left in this game.
And the other question, too, do you start fouling? Like, when do you do that?
I think we're well past that point. With the way that
5
the Bears,
seconds shot clock.
the Bears can literally do what they just did. Oh my
gosh.
God!
That's it.
Jordan Martin
Wow.
held the ball along with some of his cohorts for the entire 30-second shot clock, and then shot a three, just threw it up in the air, long three, drains it right in like it was nothing.
From a ridiculous distance, too.
Yep, Antonio Jenkins right up underneath, though. Underneath, yep.
Just wanted to remind everybody that fans, spectators are welcome back as of February the 1st in our next home game, February 3rd versus Potomac State. We expect to see a bunch of y'all showing up.
A bunch.
We want to see this place packed, actually.
Yes. And
Which would be a bunch, right?
Yeah.
A bunch and then some.
it'd be a bunch. 5 on the shot clock. Back out. Let's see what they do. See what the Bears do. They don't score. Murray Grant with the rebound. He's taking it down. 14 on the shot clock. Shot clock's off. Tim on the irregular clock. Up for the jumper. That one's in and good. That was Kabasu. Another 2 points. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is your game, ladies and gentlemen. Your final 91-76. The Bears come in to Dundalk and hand them their 6th straight loss.
Yeah, they're on a losing streak right now. That can't feel good. But you can also walk away from this one feeling pretty good about going toe-to-toe with this team. I mean, the Harcum Bears just came in and big guy, big team. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. I'm at a loss for words.
just big. They're big
just
guys.
big,
They out-heighted them, which in this sport is kind of
It's pretty important.
It is pretty important sometimes.
But also, I mean, Dundalk in the past has done well against larger teams. But then again, those larger teams, bigger teams, or what have you, these guys take the cake.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think there was a player. There was like maybe 1 or 2 players that were under 6'8". You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that's just craziness right there.
Well,
So, I mean, but there's a lot of positive takeaways Dundalk can get from this one. Playing aggressively the whole time and just playing with heart and soul the whole time. I mean, they never gave up right there till the end.
Well, that is absolutely true, and good on them for not doing that. Giving up, they did it. They got the score back into a reasonable amount. Like if they had maybe 5 more minutes, it would have made a dent. It would have been a good thing.
Sorry,
but I mean,
you're looking at me like 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes is kind of.
Come on, hey, 5 more minutes every time, baby.
And they shut the board off again before I could take a picture of it. However, 76-91 is your final. Your leading scorer, Abdul Shanunu. He ended up with 17 points on the day, Abdul Shanunu.
I thought you were going to throw your pencil and just say a whole bunch of points.
Just a whole bunch of points.
There's a whole mess of points.
On the other side, Bulinga Kabasu, sorry. He had 13 points. And he was not the leading scorer, though. That one's going to go to Nasir Johnson. 28 points for Nasir Johnson today. That's combined his free throw percentage, his points, and from the floor. He actually scored 20 on the floor, which was huge in the help of trying to get the score back in a manageable position for them. So, Jimmy, you got anything else, sir?
Yeah, the Lions fall to 8-11 overall.
Thank you.
And the
Harcum Bears improved.
The Bears, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm still speechless from that windmill dunk, man. That was crazy.
I know, that really got you.
They improved to 20-2 on the season, and the next home game, I'm going to throw it out there one more time.
Good.
Fans are back on February 1st. Spectators, you can come back as of February the 1st, and our next home game is February the 3rd versus Potomac State. Let's pack this place out. It's been It's been like 2 years.
It's been about 2 years.
Yeah, since people have been here. Yeah. So let's get fired up. Let's get in here. Let's cheer on the Dundalk Lions for their game against Potomac State right here, February 3rd.
Yes. So don't forget also, very, very soon, within I think about a month and a half, myself, Jimmy, will be back for
baseball.
CCBC baseball. We will be back for that. So just something to look forward to. But thank you all for watching. And from what I understand, there was a great deal of you watching. Thank you all for commenting. Glad we can get all your shout-outs out. And we are going to go ahead and end this broadcast here. For Jimmy Flame, I am Deacon Storm. Thank you so much for joining us here for this NJC AA basketball action. Hold on. You got something, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Twitter.
I was getting to that.
Oh, my gosh. Never mind.
I was still in the middle of
We got to talk about our Twitter. We got to talk about Dundalk Athletics at CCBC. Or I'll let you have it. I'm not stealing your thunder.
I was getting into it. However, either way, he's right. Twitter, you can catch us at CCBC Dundalk Lion. Not Lions. Lion. You can see myself at Deacon's Voice on Twitter. Jimmy, spot out your...
At Jimmy Flame 77. That's the number 77. It's not spelled out. Jimmy Flame 77.
And that takes care of Twitter. On YouTube, where you're watching us now, hopefully you haven't left yet, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, follow button, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so that you can get firsthand knowledge of when we go live and we bring you all this NJCAA basketball and or baseball action coming up soon. So once again, for Jimmy Flame, I am Deacon Storm. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys have a good rest of your Saturday.